Hey guys, welcome back to Silver Screen Recaps. Today, we are going to recap Secret Invasion Episode 1. So, subscribe to our channel, and hit that like button. Episode begins where Everett Ross meets with Prescott in Moscow, whose investigations into particular terrorist attacks drive him paranoid. Prescott tries to convince Ross that a rogue faction of Skrulls has been secretly invading Earth for years, planning to take over the entire planet. Ross does not seem convinced that Skrulls are enemies, due to their past with Nick Fury, and asks for more evidence, so Prescott shows him the plans for Skrull's next plot. Ross takes the schematics and promises to contact Fury, however, Prescott suddenly attacks him. Ross kills Prescott and escapes, being tailed by an unknown man, so he contacts Maria Hill and asks for evacuation. Ross tries to escape his chaser through the streets but pummels from a building, and bleeds to death in the streets. However, once Hill catches up to them, she discovers that Ross was actually a Skrull, while the man who was chasing him was Talos. He tells Hill that the Ross Skrull was with the enemy, so Hill contacts Fury and summons him to Earth from the Saber space station. As Fury extends his condolences for Soren's death, Talos informs him that since he seemingly abandoned his promise to find a new home for Skrulls, Talos lost his position in the Skrull Council, being replaced by a more radical Gravik. Together with Jaya, Talos' daughter, Gravik has spearheaded the rogue Skrull faction that intends to end humanity and take over the planet. Hill shows Fury the plans that Prescott intercepted, revealing that Gravik's faction are planning a massive terrorist attack to spark a war between Russia and the United States, using Americans against Russia as a front. In Washington, D.C., James Rhodes briefs President Ritson on Fury, who left Saber and returned on Earth. Ritson is frustrated, as Fury was tasked with building a crucial aerospace defense system, but he left on his own. Rhodey also informs him about an encrypted message Fury received from Hill, stating that since he cannot reach both of them, they are effectively AWOL. Frustrated, Fury takes a walk on the Moscow streets, where he gets ambushed and kidnapped by MI6 agents, and delivered to Sonya Falsworth, his old friend. Fury tries to net some information about the recent Skrull attacks from her, but Falsworth has no intention on speaking to him about that. She tells Fury that he is in no shape to fight the Skrull invasion and dismisses his offer to join forces, suggesting Fury to get back to Saber. Fury then leaves Falsworth's compound, while leaving a hidden camera there. A homeless Skrull named Beto comes to an abandoned nuclear site, where he is greeted by Jaya, who lets him in. Jaya welcomes Beto into New Skrullos, a secret shelter for the Skrull refugees, where they can live away from human eyes. She also tells Beto that Gravik is leading the Skrull resistance with the intention to make Earth their home, where they can live freely in their own skin. For that, the resistance have been kidnapping humans and replacing them, including several members of the Americans against Russia, to execute their plan. Spying on Falsworth, Fury and his crew find out about Vasily Poprishchin, a potential provider of the bombs for Gravik. Fury decides to go after Poprishchin, and although Talos is not keen on crossing MI6, Fury insists that it is only necessary. He says that Falsworth is ready to stop Gravik by any means necessary, no matter how cruel they can be, so they must be brutal as well to prevent the war and save innocent Skrulls. Gravik is informed by Pagan that Fury is back on Earth, but he is no longer the man he used to be, so he should not pose a threat. Determined to achieve their goal and make Earth their home, he and Pagan give Jaya a mission. She is ordered to meet Poprishchin and receive the bombs from him, while Fury's crew incapacitates the MI6 agents to get to him as well. Jaya gets to him first and takes the bombs, however, Hill notices that and tails her. Fury and Talos confront Poprishchin and find out that he has been replaced by another Skrull. The real Poprishchin had been seen earlier when Jaya walked past the probe he was being held captive in at the New Skrullos facility. He fights Talos, accusing him of betraying his own people, but gets killed by Fury. Hill continues chasing Jaya, but she beats Hill down and runs away, before being chased by Talos. Talos is saddened seeing his daughter working for Gravik and tells her that Soren is dead, suggesting that Gravik is responsible. Jaya is shocked to find out that her mother is dead, but refuses to comply and pushes him away, taking the bombs with her. However, once out of sight, Jaya breaks down crying in private. Hill meets with Fury in a local bar, suggesting that he left Earth not only to build Saber, while also implying that after the snap, Fury had lost his edge and cannot fight Gravik in his current state. Jaya brings the bombs to the New Skrullos, but uncertain, she suggests postponing the attack, since Fury and his crew are onto them, but Pagan disagrees. Jaya later has a private meeting with Talos, and while she is still angered at him, Talos reminds her that Gravik is responsible for Soren's death. Jaya reluctantly tells him that Gravik has sent the operatives to plant the bombs and hold an attack during a Unity Day celebration, but even she does not know the scope. Jaya informs Talos that the attack will take place at the Vosoidenie Square and promises to mark each bag for him to find. Fury, Talos, and Hill go on a mission to intercept the bombs, chasing the Skrull operatives. However, they find out that they have been used as decoys. As Fury spots Gravik at the square, he activates the detonator, killing dozens of civilians and causing major chaos. During the mayhem, Hill is shot by Gravik disguised as Fury. The real Fury arrives as Gravik reverts to his avatar human form and flees the scene, while Hill succumbs to her injuries.